extra time, I'd like to think I would have done this better. The fact that I could ever fail never crossed my mind. Somewhere out there, hear my demons screaming now or never. I think I just crossed that line. I'm kinda done with hanging out in bottle service. You confuse me, yeah, you use me, but that's just as well. Hungry people trying to break me make me kinda nervous. Just goes to show that you never can tell. Does everybody live in a dreamland? Is this dreamland all that we know? Swallowing us up in an avalanche and blurring these lines with smoke. They tell me that I should be a real man, but the only thing that I know is that I'll find my way out of this wasteland, 'cause this wasteland ain't home. With extra time I could have made up better words and letters. Pale shadows of my heroes help me rule the night. Somewhere out there hear my people screaming, do it better. I'm just an echo of the things I like. I'm tired of never feeling like I'll serve a purpose. Snow on mirrors, preacher killers, yeah, just be yourselves. Hungry people always stressing, yes, and never surface. Just goes to show that you never can tell. Does everybody live in a dreamland? Is this dreamland all that we know? Swallowing us up in an avalanche and blurring these lines with smoke. They tell me that I should be a real man, but the only thing that I know is that I'll find my way out of this wasteland, 'cause this wasteland ain't home. If I don't believe in all the old gods or the new, how am I supposed to find my way? Searching the universe for something we can do, and living to fight another day. And that's okay. We're falling from on top of the tree house, and no one cares if we go. I stumble over to a policeman. He says, son, you better get back home. And everybody's laughing at me now, from their faces covered in snow. I'm trying to be the best I can be now. They say make it something we know. Does everybody live in a dreamland? Is this dreamland all that we know? Swallowing us up in an avalanche and blurring these lines with smoke. They tell me that I should be a real man, but my pride will be the first thing to go. I gotta get out of this wasteland, 'cause this wasteland ain't home.
Hey, welcome to the stream. Give me one moment. Thank you for the follow. It's me, Amelia1. Thank you for following. Appreciate it. Hey, welcome. Let's get this. Yes, please. Wonder if this is gonna be voice acted. We shall see. Is the bait in place? Our man is in position, sir. Good. We make a move as soon as the Almalger pit. Yes, sir. Thank you for the follow. Oh, what is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. Yeah. Hello. Hello, Draven. Goddamn, gotta love traders. It's going good. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the immortal flame clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? It was almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Aye, your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Now, as much as I love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. This is going to be an interesting fight. As I said, I've been good. What about yourself? How you been? I love wizards. They just... I do apologize for the late start today. I just lost track of time and yeah. This lizard has a lot of health. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. As I said, I can't really see who's following me at the moment, so I'll thank you officially once I finish this fight. Really dead. There's a lot. There's a lot of these lizard folk. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Welcome in, welcome in. He's currently beating up a bunch of lizard folk. That was a lot. There we go. Put up your weapon or your comrade's a dead man. Fine. You win. Mind you. A sleep spell? Interesting. Bring him. The rest of you march. Traitors, come. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I wonder where we're going. So, thank you, Draven, Alyssa B1, and just the many things for following. Appreciate you. We feel the homage you mean to give us to the god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death with stealing. Ooh. Is this what I think it is? Yes, it is. I'm gonna see how long this is gonna take. But I have a feeling it's going to be a while. 5 minutes? It didn't take too long. So what's everyone been up to today? Thank you, Bezo Knight, for following. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Hey, welcome, welcome. How's everyone's day so far? You all having a good day? Oh, I'm going good. Been a busy day, but busy is always good. Just waiting on this to form up. If this takes too long, I'll just go in with a NPC party. It says average about 5 minutes, but we'll see. Welcome. Hello, just many things. Welcome in. Yeah, it is good to do stuff. Final Fantasy 14 online. This is the first, well, technically second expansion after they reset the game. So this is basically 2.0, around Reborn. Just getting through the early stuff. Just pretty much waiting to do a trial, which is called the Bell of Ambers. I'm gonna fight Ifrit. Thank you, Jessica0005 for following. Welcome in. Appreciate it. Hello. See how much longer this takes. Yes, I saw that. I appreciate it. Thank you. Trying to. Yeah, it's the only part about Final Fantasy 14 online that annoys me is the wait times. It's going good. Going good. There we go. Yay. Finally get to face big old different. I play a mix. I'm a big MMO player, so I play like Final Fantasy 14, SWTOR, Star Wars: The Old Republic. Um, I just recently started playing Where the Winds Meet. Other than that, I play games like Elden Ring and stuff. A lot of like just simulator games. Nice. It's a fun game. It's a lot. And the cool part about Final Fantasy 14 is the free play. Lost, I think, up to like level 80 now. So you can play up to 80 for free without having to pay a sub. Yeah, it's actually alright. Your humble servants beseech you. You grace us with your divine presence. From what I played of Where the Winds Meet, it's actually really fun. And it's also free to play. Yeah, it's free to play. Which is good. O mighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not of your godhead. Thank you for the... Yeah, thank you for the follow. If it please you, Lord, scorch the heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Yeah, I like a lot of story. I don't mind games that don't have story, that are just... It's up to you. If you like online multiplayer games, sure, go ahead and give it a go. As I said, the free trial of Final Fantasy 14 lasts right up to like level 80, and we're currently at level 100, so you're like 2 expansions behind, which is not bad for a free trial, right? It's a lot. I think there's 300 main quests in A Realm Reborn as is. Hello, Jesse? No, I haven't played Dispatch. I have seen it and I've thought about it, but I haven't actually played it yet. Bloody hells. I'll have a look and see. Bring those 2 as well. What's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the right of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. Just playing through around Final Fantasy 14. I do appreciate you joining in. It's appreciated as well from me. You spare me, I beg you. Basically, I'm just playing as a warrior tank with a big axe. Pitiful children of man, my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stands against us shall burn. I love Ifrit. Almighty Ifrit. My one true God. Your words are my bread. In Final Fantasy 14, my favorite character It's a tricky one. I like all the Scions, mostly. I would have to say Sid, though, for my favorite character. Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another. Yes, that is the only explanation. Yeah, I belong to the crystal. Forsooth, thy failed mortal flame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yes, no. It was. Let's go. Time to tank this. Yeah, playing as a tank, which is fun. I play a lot of RPG type games. Said currently Final Fantasy 14. I've been playing a little bit of Elden Ring. And Where the Winds Meet. That's pretty my usual games that I play. So. I would be playing, adding into the Arma 3 Milsim that I play, but we're on break, so I don't have to play that for a while, for like another month and a half. So, yeah. And that is Ifrit. To be honest, I try to play as many games as possible just to get a variety, but some games I like more, some I, you know, don't play, like, some I don't, As I said, I have looked at Dispatch. I haven't got it yet, I just, yeah, pretty much. I try to do as much as games as I can. There's only one genre of games I don't really like playing, and that's horror games, but if Stream wants it, then yeah. Yeah, I do play Call of Duty for every now and again. I think I had played a game of the new, no, I haven't gotten any spoilers. I just, like, seen, like, the basic trailer for it, for Dispatch. I did play the new Call of Duty Black Ops 7 Zombies. It was fun. I was delayed by a congregation of Amaja's zealots. I swear, you'd seem more evangelical than the last. If you want a good shooter game that's like COD, but not like COD, Breakpoint. Tom Clancy Ghost Recon Breakpoint is fun. I see the Bloodsword wasted no time extracting the captives, no less than I expect from the Flame General's handpicked men. Like, it is an older game, but it's like free, you get to roam around a large map, and you get to attack bases any way you want. As for those two, it's fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Gaspard. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would have never left you to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Dryburn, shall we? Say? This way, sir. Yes. Good old Realm Reborn, where I think Thankman's voice actor is Taliesin Jaffe. Yeah. A little bit of knowledge. But that was the mighty Ifrit. Yeah, this is a Realm Reborn, so this is like early. The game's 11 years old. This basically come out like year 2-ish. But they just did a big graphics upgrade, so it starts to look better the further you go. And what a disappointment his was. The readings are nowhere near what I anticipated, even taking Ul'Den interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. Had to make sure I was correct. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court we have only ourselves to rely upon. Never the precedent, my dear Olivia. Promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Not that there was aught worth a damn for it to be read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I'm troubled by that adventure's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Yes, I can. Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. Damn. With allies like that, beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. Yeah. Everyone's left, but that's fine. I wonder if I got any accommodations. Yeah, I got 2. Nice. Yeah, the graphics can be a bit hit or miss in the early game. Yeah. It's very good graphics when it came out. But now, these days, it's a bit iffy. Yeah. Oh, there you are, Gaspard. Come rest a while. You will have no better opportunity after witnessing that god Ignominius's defeat. The Almadra will be less inclined to risk our wrath for a time, at least. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you could forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you or the abductees. They may be hollow-bodied, but the same cannot be said of their minds. For once a man is tempered, but it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand, no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, Gaspard, nor that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the waking sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. As the only issue is a lot of reading, a lot of talking. But as I said, what's the best way to say it? So this is a Realm Reborn, right? Through to Endwalker. There are 300 and something of these quests just for Realm Reborn alone. It's a lot. But I don't mind it. It means that there's a lot of game to play, and you get to, play a lot. Yeah. Yeah. So I think there's about 300 in A Realm Reborn, 150 in Heavensward, which is the next one. I think there's another 150 in Stormblood, and then another 150 in Shadowbringers, which brings you up to level 80. And then there's Endwalker and Dawntrail, which have about another 100 and something quests each. That's just main quests. Then you got all like side quests. As you can see, this is normal side quest, unlock something. So if I do this side quest particularly, you will unlock something for me to use. This one I think unlocks Glamour, which means I can change my costume. So my armor, I can make it look to be something different. Minecraft is good. I enjoy Minecraft when I, want to be creative and just chill. I'll just jump on Minecraft and build something. Yeah. It's a fairly relaxing game, Minecraft. I think the last thing I built was a lighthouse. Oh, the triumphant hero returns. Thancred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar giving a full report to Lady Moonfilla. You should join them at once. Lady Moonfilla is most eager to see you. Yes, please. Thank you. So. I was hoping it was going to be voice acted. My late arrival nearly cost Gaspard's life. I wasn't there when the Armaja took him prisoner. And I wasn't there when they served him to Ifrit. Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle he survived. But that does not excuse the fact that he should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed him utterly. Just as I'm failing you all. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Hello, I'm back. I'm very cold. Gaspard, it's so good to see you again. It's Moonfilla, the head of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Impeccable timing, my friend. I just finished regaling Moonfilla with your heroic exploits. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes I had no cause to fear. And now we can put pay to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Armaja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning that primal Ifrit. Yep, that's Final Fantasy for you. Nor is this the tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa Lominsa and Gridania of late. Okay. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Hey, Draven. What's up? My schedule is on there. Usually I do Monday, Tuesday, I have Wednesday and Thursdays off, and then I do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Usually I have Wednesday and Thursdays off because I do a lot of stuff. But, because I missed Tuesday, I decided to do Thursday this week. Yeah, I'm doing good. It's good to hear, Draven. I'm doing really great. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume aether if they are to maintain their presence here. The stronger they become, the more aether they require. Now, aether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of aether. Crystals, basically. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. Not really. I like to read. I do a lot of, puzzle stuff as well. I'm currently into coding at the moment. That's a good thing I do other than gaming and streaming. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of aether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon towards which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together of etheric coalescence which grants the beings physical forms. So basically, when there's chaos, people pray. And those prayers basically form a primal. Once born, a primal gains strength from his followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. Hence why they abduct people to get them tempered. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Yet even as if it took your comrades in his door, you alone remain unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is through a greater power protects us. Yes, that's because a greater power does. The crystals. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. So, in A Realm Reborn, it starts off very slow. We're kind of at the point where it's just picking up. So from this point on, we're gonna just start basically fighting primals for a while. Yeah, basically you start as a nobody, working your way up, and then find out you have a power called the Echo, which then leads you to working with these guys. These guys pretty much are an independent government body that fights primals. So they're a group that works independent, fighting basically to save the world. The recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Gaspard. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who fell different, I feel you will have dairy a moment to yourself. That's usually how it works, right? Once you become a hero, everybody wants you. Whether she intended to or not, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the attempted abductees. They were rescued. I'm sorry to report that all are to be put to death. The flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other resource. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal, whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we Scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us, Gaspard. Of course. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Yep, till next time. Just forgive me. How many more lies? Louis Soil would never allow this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be strong. If you're like trying to figure out where I am in the story and you want to catch up, all of my streams from when I started this character to now are on my YouTube. My YouTube is in my About section. You can see them. They're all in a playlist if you ever want to just watch the story. A hero with the making. Minfilia is wearing a wry smile. And it has something to do with your newfound fame. Except. Until not so very long ago, you were one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled the realm aiding those in need without thought of reward, affirming to Y'Shtala that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the primal Ifrit. You have achieved a great deal in a short time and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, Gaspard, or rather you have guests. Oh. Beg pardons. Lady Minfilia, radiant as always. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom Grand Company of Limsa Lominsa to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. Oh, great. They all want me. As you can see, Gaspard, your recent exploits have garnered you the attentions of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit's Bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. They were not ordinary good at such lengths to enlist and to recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I find myself wondering how word of Gaspard's deeds spread so quickly that the Immortal Flames can know of his triumph is to be expected. But what are the other great companies? Eep. Poor Tataru. Your reputation precedes you, Master Mercychamp. It is no ordinary man who can face a primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant men such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure the peace ever reigns over the Twelfthwood. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying it. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Master Mercychamp. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. A man of your talent belongs with the Immortal Flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ul'dah. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. As did many others in Limsa, long before the rest of Eorzea took note of your name, was well known to us owing to your valorous deeds on behalf of our citizens. It is only natural that we should want you for the milestone. Join your strength to us, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa Lominsa to the shores of glory. Who do you think I should pick? Lady Minfilia. Hey, thank you for the follow. Aye, very well. I've been good. What about yourself? Though I'm quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the grand companies are all encompassing on organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There are presently three such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Linsa Minsa, the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Ultima. Serving a grand company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its course. In return for your faithful service, you'll be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your other endeavors. If you are agonizing over which of the grand companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so. And yet I can see that it is no small choice you face. I thought it occurs to me. You will of course recall that the three city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. While as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each grand company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? A fine suggestion. You are as wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Very well, let Gaspard hear our leader speak, then return here with his decision. We eagerly await your answer. So, who do you guys think I should pick? I know full well that adventurers are, by the name, liberty-loving breed and not best suited to the discipline of military service, but I strongly urge you to join a grand company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, is not only the benefit. You are possessed of great power, Gaspard. With it, you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power is one to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must need be on the lookout for them. Yet, however vigilant you are but one man in the midst of a grand company. However, you will be one man amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. The great companies seek to protect their own nations. We, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I will have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. Eorzea is changing, Gaspard, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now it's time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will apprise you of to where and when the remembrance service is due to take place. Yes, thank you. That's a lot of talking. A lot. I did get a ring. Let's see this. Was a bracelet, not a ring. Is it better than my current bracelet? Yes, it is. So good to. It's always good to see everyone doing well. Yeah. So I get this confirmed. Thank you for the follow, not so plain Alex. I did thank you, I just didn't know your name because it doesn't pop up for me, so I have to actually look. Is something I'm trying to figure out how to fix. I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, Gaspard. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly and often to a few too many people. Next time I'll be sure to hold my tongue, literally if necessary. Anyway, I expect you what to do where and when the Remember service is taking place. If all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of the 3 services, and Elder Seed Seed at Kani Sena will deliver her address at Mikiato's Amphitheater. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges involved in assembling all of the involved parties, it's possible that the order of services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Gridania your first protocol. Next, you'll need to go to Ul'dah, where the Flame General Rabban al-Din will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumored there's to be a special guest. How exciting. Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Limsala Minsa, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Mellyweb Blowfishwind will be giving her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the sentry, Xanathal, and he will admit you. Got all that? Well, off you go then. I hope you find the Remembered service suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order. Though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell. Yeah, what a fancy way of saying I can pretty much go anywhere. Off to Gridania. Hey, this has been a fun day, fun stream. Oh, Gridania, the epicenter, please. Okay. Fingers crossed this is voice acted.
I lost my son to the Calamity.
The 3 Seed Seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body. Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago.
Yes, that's Connie, son of the leader of Gridania.
Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization. And soon, they were joined by folk of all races.
Elves
So
and humans.
nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seed Seer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. Years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Carteneau. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk
pox
the
on the
high
bloody
roads
Ixal.
without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle
worries.
of Gridania.
No worries. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm about to end it anyway, end the stream soon. Anyway, after this cutscene, pretty much.
We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children!
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the forest. Follow the elementals! If you'll permit me, Alphino. And my sister, Alize, at your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you all for coming and tuning in. I appreciate it. I wish you a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you next time.
You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with two beast tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition, and want to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The Sliffs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mysterious rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians until recently at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Ramuh. As I said, I'm just going to get through this cutscene and then I'm ending the stream, so I appreciate you joining and I hope to see you next time. The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Although they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are yet bound by peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The 12 Woods was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood and thereby the power of the elementals will put an end to their woes. Yet, how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later will come to all that war. And when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable Avenger prove to them, then? Alfred could sell water to a river, I swear. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. And I will catch you all next time. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on